Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice play here by Malachi Corley, the young rookie wide receiver. And something we're going to continue to see out of him as the rest of the year unfolds is, Mike, he has such a knack for turning short throws into long gains, and his ability to be a ball carrier after the catch. It's really what separates certain guys from others in this league, and for a young player to have that innate kind of sense to be a ball carrier, find any ways you can get him the ball. Screens, smokes, bubbles, doesn't matter. Get the ball in his hands, and usually good things happen.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game, it's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st down, here's Milton. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. In motion comes Lazard. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, that's Corley. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Rodgers going up top again. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley, and it'll bring up second down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Second down, Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Corley. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. They'll run, it's Hall. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Rodgers. He's got it at the 3. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Get 300. Get 300.
He'll try to run with Hall. Powering forward. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. Hassan Reddick there to make the play. Here's third down and a few inches. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The tight end Fant in motion. Here's Walker. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. From the gun, it's Ritter. This one intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
First and 10. They motion the slot man left. First down for Aaron. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Another big play and another first down. 26 on that one.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
All right.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Reese Hall, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. One of the tight ends motions right. On third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So, fourth down, and the veteran Greg Zuerlein on for the Jets. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. And Zuerlein comes back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Ritter to throw. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing scarier for a quarterback, Mike, than to seeing that ball popped up in the air. It feels like that ball is in the air for an eternity, and all you hope is that it just harmlessly falls to the ground. And fortunately for the offense, that's exactly what it did.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Williams in motion. Play action now with Rodgers. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Second and 7. From the gun, Rodgers. Right back to Williams. They connect again. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And a nice defensive play. They're good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yards.
Hey, you block over here.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Williams in motion. To throw is Rodgers. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Zerline's kick. Up and good. And the Jets will get out in front 17-7. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as the clock is stopped with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Ritter.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing now. Ritter on 1st down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. on first down. It's Ritter. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now Ritter on first down. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He won't gain a lot of traction there. Down only to the 24. Here's a 2nd and 9. Ritter. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Smith-Njigba, the man in motion. And he's in. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Gibson now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now Ritter. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And they will finally run him down up near midfield.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion over Metcalf. On 2nd down, Ritter. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Go. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Shotgun run now with Walker. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Try and run it with Walker.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Myers' kick is good. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Ooh. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Now, you got 58.
Now Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll mark him out at the 8. But it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
In what otherwise was a pretty down year for the Jets offensively, Breece Hall was one of the big bright spots. I mean, especially in the passing game. His 76 catches for the 2nd year back, that led all NFL running backs.
Again, it's Rodgers. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll run here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
They'll stick to the ground. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll run. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, Walker. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. They'll motion over Metcalf. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Line left.
They'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down. Conklin goes in motion. On third down, Rodgers. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, His quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And what a stop by this defense. They know the opposing offense has to go for it right now. There's not enough time for them to get the ball back and get another crack at it. They're trying to get in field goal range, and what a fourth down stop to all but end this game.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he'll bring this inside the 15, and that's good enough for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This is 1st and 10.
We are going. No.
From the gun, Rodgers. Open man downfield is Conklin. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. Here's first down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Big play coming here for the Jets as they will set up for 2. And that'll work. He'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And the deficit is cut down to just 2. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The defense all over the little quick pass attempt, and they run him down for no gain on that one.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end.